Second trading session of the week in the AMC, as the market was kind of red, more red than it actually closed today. It got dragged obviously because it's also part of the Russell 2000 and it's heavily weighted there. So sometimes, it just gets pulled back, even though we know there is a lot more drivers behind the price movement of AMC here. Okay, guys, in this video, I want to cover exactly what the institutions are doing since the end of the first quarter, which we saw a ton of them buying and holding AMC stock. So getting into Fintel, when you go to the institutional ownership page, you see that some big names actually kept, not only they kept the amount of shares that they bought on the first quarter, in terms of Schwab, for example, here, owning more than 2.5 million shares, okay, on different ETFs. First of all, here you have 183,000 shares, and then on this small cap ETF, almost 1.5 million shares, and then here, the fundamental US small company index ETF, 700,000 shares. This is a very good sign. But what is even more incredible, and more bullish is the fact that Blackrock added, okay? Because when you go back up here on the legend, you see green rows indicate new positions, red rows indicate closed positions. So not only you don't have a lot of closed positions, okay, but you do have a lot of green positions, meaning new positions opened up, and we already knew that back in the first quarter, BlackRock bought a ton of shares, okay? But the fact that we have this green row here means they added to the position that was already heavy. Now, the thing to keep in mind, guys, is those big institutions, the ones with the big money, they buy based off of fundamental metrics. They buy based off how the company, according to the research, is going to look in the near or the medium or the long-term future. And in this video, I already mentioned a research that an analyst made, based on the FCF, the free cash flow method, saying that, hey, when you take into account what AMC is going to bring in revenues in 2022, man, at this price over the 30s, 40s, it is still way undervalued because they are looking at $80 a share based on the fundamentals only. Now, the thing is, when you have such big whales from Wall Street getting in and not only still holding the positions that they initiated on the first quarter and adding like BlackRock did here, man, at the price where AMC already went up to $70 and right now it's sitting on the high 30s. So it's obviously already above what they will consider to be a dangerous zone. But the fact that they are adding at these price levels, okay, I mean, to me, guys, it's a no-brainer. They are expecting a short squeeze to happen here. They're expecting to have way bigger returns at these current prices, even though everybody on the internet, including Jimmy Cramer and the Motley Fool and everybody else, is saying, hey, you need to run. But if they are not running and doing the total opposite at these current prices, man. And remember, I always mention this. There is nobody more greedier than people in Wall Street. So if you see them getting in heavy, it's because they're expecting huge returns. I'm not talking about 10%, 20%, 30%. No, I'm talking about huge returns, okay? And that's precisely why this is a bullish action for AMC moving forward.